Hello everyone, my name is Julian Andresuni and today I am going to do the video class for the Intermediate English 1 and let's start. So first of all, what we are going to do today is to check the course introduction, then we're going to check some rules and procedures that we have in here, and after that we're going to see the timetable that we have for this first module, and then we are going to check the grammar for the module. Finally, we are going to see the assignments that we have for these 2 weeks. So, okay, for the first thing, we have that the course is divided into three modules. Number one is going to take 2 weeks, and number two and three are going to have like 3 weeks. At the end of the course, we are going to have a little modification, a little variation because we are going to have our holidays. So, for those important dates like Christmas and New Year, we're going to have a different type of work in here. So, the first module is called Vacation Trip. Okay. About the course rules, we have that it is very important for you to check first or in advance the PDF. And if you need any help or you need any clarification, please do not hesitate in send me an email. About assignments, please check the date, the submission dates. We are going to accept only valid excuses, for example, medical excuses or employment related excuses. And please check the modules that we have for you and the complementary material that is very useful for you to develop the activities. Remember that we have in this course workshop type of work. In this case, the workshops are like questionnaires that you can develop during the full week that we give you, and you can enter and go out of the resource any as many times as you need. For the quizzes or the final exam, you only have 1 hour to present it, so it is not allowed for you to enter an exam. Just you need to present it in 1 hour. And also we have assignments or forums that you can present them like in the rest of the activities, the segments that you have. So we don't advise you to use translator like Google. You are advised to use word reference.com as a dictionary. And please follow the APA style and etiquette all the times. It is very important for us in virtual communities to follow the correct patterns to communicate through the electronic devices like this platform. Okay, our next topic is the timetable. So we have in here that our course is gonna take already the first week. So this is the timetable that you have for the first module. Okay, now we're going to check the topics, the grammar topics. We have in here modal verbs, and you remember that modal verbs are those type of verbs that help us to communicate in a different way. Los verbos modales nos ayudan a modificar los verbos que nos alteran como tal el significado. And how is this possible? They give a different emphasis. So, for example, if you want to say strongly that you need something, we are going to use must. For example, we're going to talk about traveling. We must carry our passports. Debemos llevar nuestros pasaportes. Subject, we, nosotros. Modal, must. And the verb that is gonna be in infinitive form. Esto de la forma infinitiva del verbo es como la forma base. No vamos a, hacer la S para la conjugación en terceras personas, ni lo vamos a poner en pasado, ni en futuro, ni utilizamos otro am, auxiliar. Recordemos que en inglés no podemos conjugar doble vez y este modal verb ya es como una conjugación, ¿vale? So, for the negative form, we are going to use must not or the contracted form that is mustn't. He mustn't take pictures of the statues in the museum. We don't have to pack warm clothing. He doesn't have to use a camera in his trip. When traveling abroad, you must have a visa and passport. You mustn't give your documents to strangers. Booking a flight. Ah, ok. Traveling abroad is viajar fuera del país, ¿no? So you need a visa. Must bring your visa. And booking a flight. Booking in this case is the action of reserve. Like go online and say, this, I'm gonna buy this ticket. You have to research online first. This is the second modal verb. We're going to use have to. Con have to es una como un consejo, si tienes que buscar en este caso. You have to search online first. So in this case we're going to talk about advice and feelings, lo que serían como consejos y sentimientos. So things you should remember to keep in mind. Vamos a utilizar should para dar consejos y para hablar de sentimientos. You should carry a bottle of water. Deberías, como sí, como deberías llevar una botella de agua. He shouldn't take a lot of clothes, ¿cierto? Él no debería llevar consigo mucha ropa. We should use a camera. They shouldn't stay outside for a long time when it's winter. You should buy a carry-on bag. You must wear warm clothes in winter. Okay, simple past. This is another topic. So, uh, remember that are some events that already happened in the past and they finished in the past. El pasado son cosas que ya sucedieron y se terminaron. And remember that we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. Tenemos verbos regulares e irregulares. With the regulars is very easy. You just add ed at the end of the verb. And at the end, and for the irregular verbs, they change a lot. For example, become, became, understand, understood, sit, sat. You see, it's very different. So in this case, we're going to have the subject, the action verb in past, and the complement. He worked for 10 years. He worked there for 10 years. They bought their new car 2 hours ago. You see, actions that already happened. Okay, about the negative form, we have in here to use an extra word that is called an auxiliary. You didn't call me last night. This didn't means no. Tú no me llamaste anoche. Ella no celebró su anterior cumpleaños. So in here we have the subject plus didn't plus the action verb and the complement. And we use this didn't auxiliary verb with all the subjects. With I, with you, with he, her, she, with it, with you, with they. We use it with all the subjects. About the interrogative form, we just have to move the auxiliary to the beginning of the sentence and we keep the same structure. Did he travel last vacations? You see, did he, the didn't, the did was in here. It comes to the beginning. Now, just to add more information, we are going to use WH questions. WH questions like what, why, who, when, how. Yes, in this case, we're going to use where. Where did they travel last vacations? Okay, next topic. We're going to see some phrasal verbs. Remember that phrasal verbs are some type of verbs that are followed by another word that gives a different, say, a different meaning in here. For example, fed up, to be frustrated but something or someone, have enough, to reach a limit, calm down, to relax, to let someone down, to disappoint someone, to deal with something, to handle a problem. Entonces, rápidamente, los verbos modales son, perdóname, los verbos frasales son aquellos que están compuestos por dos palabras, ¿cierto? El verbo y otra palabra, y que les hace cambiar completamente su sentido a nuestro verbo. En este caso, to be fed up es estar frustrado, ¿cierto? To have enough, tener suficientes como alcanzar un límite. Calm down, como relajarse. Calmarse abajo es como relajarse, como bajarle, ¿cierto? To let someone down es como, pues, dejar a alguien como por el piso, así como que lo volvió, lo decepcionó, ¿cierto? To deal with something es como, deal es hacer como un trato, ¿cierto? Como tratar con algo es como, sí, lo manejo. We are fed up with our cell phone service provider, ¿cierto? Como que estamos hastiados. I have had enough with this hot weather. Ya he tenido suficiente, como ya me cansé de este clima cálido. You need to calm down. Stop yelling at me. Necesitas calmarte. My teacher told me I let her down. Mi profesora me dijo que la decepcioné. Teachers need to deal with the students' behavior. Los profes necesitan manejar o como tratar con el comportamiento de los estudiantes. Okay, in this case, our next stage in here is to see the assignments that we are going to have during the next weeks. Okay, let's see in here. Sorry about this. Remember that always you have to access to our platform using the modules. And we're going to have our activities that in here are called Advice Feelings Workshops. Then remember, acuérdense que ustedes pueden entrar a esta actividad cuantas veces quieran. Pueden entrar aquí, le dan clic en presentar, presentar, se salen y entran durante la semana que estamos trabajando esa actividad. Ahora tenemos este foro que se llama Mindless Vacation. Aquí lo que tenemos que hacer es pensar sobre las anteriores vacaciones que tuvimos, ¿sí? Y vamos a hacer un video con un organizador gráfico en el que hablemos sobre esas cosas chéveres que nos pasaron en en nuestras anteriores vacaciones. Y vamos a escribir 5 sugerencias para que tus compañeros, en este caso la compañera que está con nosotros en el curso, pues visite el sitio al que yo fui. Vamos a usar los modal verbs. Luego, otra parte de la tarea es que yo le comente a mi compañero, ¿sí? Lo que me gustaría, por qué me gustaría ir a ese sitio que me dice. Recuerden que siempre acá pueden ver la rúbrica de evaluación, the evaluation rubric, which is going to be used for you to be evaluated. So, ok. Y aquí tenemos el quiz. Y esto es como nuestro parcial. ¿vale? Lo presentamos solamente durante el tiempo que nos dice ahí, que son 75 minutos. Acuérdense que tenemos que hacer la grabación de nuestra presentación del speaking, así que no lo dejen en blanco porque es una parte importante, es una cuarta parte en la nota. Ok, and I think that's all for today. Remember that every single doubt or comment that you have, you can tell me through the email or you can call me to the extension 1212 from Monday to Friday from 8 until 5, or on Saturdays from 8 up to 12 in the midday. My name is Julian Andresuni, and that has been all for today. Thank you very much, and see ya.